Hello people, I'm Ava. And today I'm going to summarize the comedy, action, and adventure movie The Sitter. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie begins in a blonde girl's bedroom, where a nice guy is showing her affection. Afterward, he tells her that he gave her love through his lips and expects the same in return. She says she feels nauseous and sends him outside.
Sorry.
This really wasn't okay. The guy on the bike is named Noah Griffith, an unemployed student whose schooling has been suspended, living with his divorced mother in New Jersey. Tonight, he's the main character around whom the story will revolve. As the nice guy rides his bike, probably heading home, some really good music from GTA San Andreas is likely playing, but I can't play it for you. After Noah returns home from his friend with benefits, Marissa, we meet his mom. We learn that Noah spends his days lazing around while his mom supports him. His dad is extremely wealthy, selling diamonds, but he often skipped child support payments. A truly good person, his mom is getting ready for a party she's attending tonight. When the phone rings, Noah is so lazy that he calls his mom to answer it for him. His mom tells him that her plans to go to a party with friends fell through because the Padello's babysitter canceled last minute. Noah steps up and takes on the role of the babysitter to let his mom go out with her friends. Well done, guy. Mrs. Padella is a good person. We meet the spoiled kid, Slater, whose dad is a doctor. He's not too thrilled about having a new babysitter. Tonight, his friend Clayton is not coming because his tarantula died.
Just watching some gymnastics.
Cool.
Slater suffers from a severe anxiety disorder. He's 13 years old and struggles with anxiety. The doctor told him he should not take on any responsibility. One word to describe this boy completely would be spoiled. We also meet Blythe, who's obsessed with pop culture and loves makeup, often calling things sexy. This is how most children of wealthy parents grow up. Noah spits on the carpet, and the little girl keeps talking nonsense.
Me.
It looks like they'll have a good time together tonight. We meet Rodrigo, who was adopted from El Salvador, but he's no better than the previous two. He watches kickboxing and isn't all there in the head. Since Rodrigo's parents stitched a GPS device into his pocket, our Noah gets a device that allows him to track him if he runs away. We also meet the husband of the attractive woman, a rich idiot, but we didn't expect anything different considering the wife. They're saying goodbye.
What the fuck am I doing here?
While Noah tries to relax and watch TV, Rodrigo comes in and starts breaking things around the house. The girl says they're going to a club tonight because she's really bored, and this spoiled kid is coming too. Noah hears the doorbell, and it's two twins looking for Slater. They invite him to a party, but he easily declines. Marissa calls Noah and asks him to bring cocaine to the party she's at, promising to repay him with sex later. However, she's very polite and says the cocaine isn't for her, but for Steph, the girl whose birthday it is. She tells him to get the cocaine from Carl. The team is together, heading to the party in a van. The girl says it's not a sexy car. While they're driving, they're causing trouble in the back. Good music is playing, but they can't turn it up. While playing the game, Shut Up, which Noah invented so no one would bother him, a little girl poops herself. While he's trying to buy underwear for the little girl who pooped herself, a dumb cashier starts thinking he's a pedophile. She asks the girl if she knows him. She says he entered her house and stole her van.
Now he's taking me and my brothers to get some candy.
Things get even worse when a former high school classmate recognizes him. Noah once threw up into her grandmother's urn after getting drunk. Somehow, they manage to escape. While they're in the car, he asks why she messed with him in the store. She says he made her buy green underwear. And that's not sexy. As they're driving, they realize Rodrigo is missing. The spoiled kid was too busy talking to his friend Clayton to notice. Using a device, Noah tracks him down in a restaurant bathroom. The kid tells him he planted a bomb, but Noah thinks he's joking. He drags him out through the restaurant. In the car, Rodrigo threatens to bite his ear off. Since Noah has to go inside for the cocaine, he leaves the kids in the car. A gentleman examines him and says he'll take him to Carl. We see some bodybuilders. Just like there are people who are into horses and cows, there are also people who like this. He finally meets Carl Firehurst. Carl is a fun guy, a crazy guy. During their conversation, a wounded man enters, shaking and saying he's going to die, causing panic around him. Noah approaches to give him mouth-to-mouth, but then realizes it was all a joke. It was Carl's assistant, Julio Murphy. Meanwhile, the spoiled one is panicking, while a little girl sings inappropriate songs for her age.
You shake your thighs, acting like you're so damn cute.
They give him a line and ask where he knows Marissa from. Noah says she's his girlfriend, and they laugh. At that moment, Rodrigo arrives, insisting that he needs to use the bathroom. This isn't going to end well, I swear. Luckily, everything goes very well, and they head home. Well, actually, they first go to Marissa's so Noah can give her the line. Noah discovers that Rodrigo stole a baby dinosaur egg filled with cocaine from Carl's house. While they're struggling, this happens.
It's snowing!
This is the kind of face every addict dreams of. Carl calls him and asks about the dinosaur egg full of white, crystal cocaine. He says he'll kill him if he doesn't return the money or the drugs. They arrange a meeting at Wing's Fish Market in Chinatown in an hour. If Noah doesn't bring $10,000, he'll be dead.
I thought he was my friend.
This guy is my favorite of all the characters in the movie. Outside, Noah talks about the mess they've gotten him into and how much they annoy him. Not wanting to be a part of this, Slater asks Noah to take them to a party where their parents are. Noah decides to return them to their parents. When he takes them to the restaurant where the misbehaving kids' parents are, he spots his own mom and is finally happy to see her. When Noah sees his mom actually having a good time, he can't bring himself to ruin the moment and decides to take the kids with him. While Noah tells the spoiled kid to put down the phone, Slater says that two twin girls are texting him, inviting him to the rich girls' party from his school. Slater reveals that the party is at Grand Prospect Hall. Noah then comes up with a plan to steal the money Wendy gets at the celebration. They arrive at the party, and there's also the lady from high school.
She's here. It smells like barf, Mom.
This little girl is celebrating her birthday tonight. She pops another balloon. The little girl says she wants Red Bull and vodka. Noah, please throw her off the balcony and do me a favor. The twin girls take Slater to dance. Noah tells Rodrigo not to go to the bathroom, then goes off to steal. While he's stealing, Roxanne approaches him. They were together in astronomy, and they lived nearby when she was in her first year. During the conversation, we see they share similar interests, though it's unclear why they never became more than acquaintances. Their nice conversation is interrupted by a very interesting guy. That interesting guy is into kickboxing, enjoys setting off bombs in bathrooms, and also has a thing for stealing stuff. And now, he's peeing on the floor at the party in front of everyone. As they leave the party, Slater runs into his friend Clayton, the one who lied about grieving his tarantula. Clayton and his new friend tell Slater that he doesn't want to hang out with him anymore, calling him boring for always calling. Slater is hurt. I actually feel a little bad for him now. Then, the receptionist comes up to Noah and says they can't find his van. When they step outside, they see it. The van has been stolen. At the train station, Noah counts $3,000. He still needs $7,000 more. The little girl suggests he create his own perfume and start selling it. Noah thinks it's a stupid idea.
You're such a drunk.
God damn it!
The boy is hurt because his best friend ditched him. Noah tries to give him some advice to cheer him up. The train arrives, and while they're inside, Noah notices Slater watching a gay couple. He's looking at them with real longing. After getting off the train, they arrive at Wing's Fish Market. A Chinese man leads Noah to Carl while the kids stay outside. Noah hands Carl $3,000 in cash and an additional $7,000 in checks, but Carl refuses to accept the checks. Carl asks his assistant on roller skates for some hot peppers, but since the guy doesn't hear him, Carl shoots him in the leg. Then, Marissa calls Carl, inviting him to the party. Look at the mess you've gotten yourself into over some slut. Carl gives Noah one last chance to come up with the rest of the money. He tells him he has to show up at Marissa's party with the cash, or he's dead. In desperation, Noah goes to his father for help. A woman opens the door, his former nanny, the one who ruined his life. He knows his dad doesn't care about him, but after explaining the mess he's in, he begs him to just be a dad for one day. During their conversation, his father's son arrives, and he treats him with kindness, a stark contrast to how he treated Noah. His father tells him that his problem has nothing to do with him. He despises Noah for dropping out of college and being a failure in general. On his way out, Noah steals his father's Mercedes. They get in the car and drive to his father's jewelry store. When they arrive, Noah breaks in. At first, he thinks the safe's passcode is his birthday, but after Slater forces him to face reality, he accepts the truth. The code is his father's new son's birthday. While he's cracking the safe, the little girl walks up to him and asks if she can tell him some gossip. It's the same thing she asked when they first met.
Want to hear some gossip? I got some hot gossip.
She tells him that she saw her dad kissing his assistant, which is why he stays late at work. Her mom knows about it too. Noah tries to comfort her a little.
Where's Rodrigo?
It's in the bathroom.
Something bad is about to happen. They flee from the jewelry store. As they drive back, everyone scolds Rodrigo because he planted another bomb in the bathroom. Rodrigo starts ranting that they aren't his real family. His sister is always putting on makeup, and his brother goes to a psychiatrist 4 times a week. Then, Rodrigo throws Slater's bag of meds out the window. Noah stops the car so Slater can look for his pills, but tells him he won't find them.
Slater, you're gay, all right?
Noah uses Slater's situation with Clayton as an example. Slater starts freaking out, insisting that he's not gay. Noah tries to comfort him by sharing his own story. His dad hates him, he got kicked out of college, and the only job he ever had was as a lifeguard. But he got fired after 4 days for falling asleep in the sun. He helps Slater accept himself for who he really is, explaining that there's nothing wrong with it. By the end of the conversation, Slater admits he's always known. While they're outside, their old van passes by. As they chase it through the city, a great song plays in the background. The trail leads them to a club, a shady place where people like that probably gather. Noah somehow manages to impress this gentleman, who then jokes that the little girl is actually 48 years old.
You badass motherfucker.
It turns out that his old high school acquaintance stole the van. Remember her?
I asked you about it, you lied. Ran away like...
She was with him at the store earlier. Noah demands his van back and explains his whole situation. But everyone at the bar just laughs at him. He tells her to hit him. After a brief argument, Tina finally lets out the anger she's been holding toward Noah and punches him right in the face. A woman approaches him, the same one we saw at that birthday party.
You killed my babysitter!
Noah manages to get back on his feet, and everyone at the bar now believes he's earned the keys to his van. Then, the boyfriend of the girl who punched him approaches.
I like your style, you dig?
He tells Noah to call him if anyone ever messes with him. While Noah drinks with the girl he went to college with, Rodrigo chats with some girls about bombs, Slater plays pool, and Blythe dances a full-on river dance routine. For the first time, Noah is truly relaxed. He looks at the girl and tells her she's beautiful. On their way out, he gives her his dad's car since she arrived by taxi. They exchange numbers, and Noah asks why she approached him at the party. She admits that back in college, she never had the courage to talk to him. Noah is completely shocked.
My girlfriend, Girlfriend? Yeah.
Noah, well done. He then leaves, and the group continues their journey to deliver the money to Carl. As Noah tries to warn Marissa to stay away from Carl, he accidentally runs a red light, and now the police are after him. After the cops tell him to step out of the car, they find cocaine in his pocket and a bag full of diamonds. To make things worse, they recognize him as the guy from the bathroom. All of Rodrigo's bombs are finally catching up to him. Noah walks back to the car, apologizes to the kids, and tells them he's about to get arrested.
Stop! Please, I need...
The cops suddenly take off, but now Noah has nothing to pay Carl with. As he stresses out, he realizes he's near a place called Huron. He crashes the party, looking for his girlfriend, Marissa. Meanwhile, Slater confronts Rodrigo, asking why he treats his family so badly. Rodrigo reveals that this is his third family in the last 3 years. He knows that soon he won't be part of this one either. Noah returns and spots Blythe dancing at the party. Just as they decide to leave, Marissa shows up. Ricky, Marissa's ex-boyfriend, shows up. The same guy Rodrigo was watching fight at the start of the movie. Ricky tells Marissa that they're done for good, and even wishes Noah luck with her. He also adds that Marissa is a total nightmare. Noah, annoyed by his words, throws a weak punch at him, but Ricky absolutely wrecks him in return. Noah! Rodrigo jumps to his nanny's aid and bites Ricky's ear. Slater hits him with a skateboard, and Blythe delivers a double blow to his balls.
Both fists.
Noah learned that move. He did it to a friend in high school. Carl arrives at the party, and chaos erupts when he pulls out his piece. Noah and Marissa escape through the window. As Marissa says she doesn't care about the kids, Rodrigo shows up with a van. Just as they get in, Carl's gang arrives, trying to kill them. Panic sets in as they smash the van, but after a tough struggle, Noah manages to get the crew out of trouble. Carl arrives and starts chasing Noah and his friends with his gang. Noah rolls down the window and tricks Carl into thinking he wants to be friends. Then, Slater hands him a firecracker, which he throws into Carl's van. It distracts them, causing them to crash their van, but as Noah celebrates, he also loses control of his own van and crashes it.
How you doing, Noah Griffith?
Carl tells Marissa to take the kids home and that Noah has to sort things out with him. Carl has Noah in his sights. Noah pushes the door, attacks Carl, and runs away, but Carl's gun jams because there's mud in it. The kids are worried after hearing the gunshot, but Marissa doesn't care about Noah. Blithy asks her for her phone. Carl finds Noah, and Noah tries to explain everything that happened. Carl says he can't mess around with a dealer, but at that moment, his friends, whom Blithy called, arrive. They're there to save Noah from Carl. It's not right that there are so many of them against Carl alone, but it's also not right that Carl has been trying to kill Noah all night. Julia now has enough, so he stops a taxi, but when the driver sees his situation, he drives off. Noah and his little friends reunite, and he drives them home. As they drive, good music plays. When they arrive at Marissa's house, Noah tells her not to waste her feelings on people who don't appreciate her. When she leaves, she gives Blithy a few pieces of advice. She tells her that if she becomes famous, she won't gain more genuine friends. She gives her tissues to wipe her face, because she looks like a madwoman. They have to hurry back because it's 1:10, and they were supposed to be home by 1 o'clock. As the kids are going to sleep, Noah tries to fix and clean the van. It seems that Rodrigo has disappeared again. The strangest thing of the night, Rodrigo is cleaning. The parents of the kids Noah partied with tonight arrive. They discover that the entire chaos they caused that night has made it to the news. The attractive mom thanks Noah for watching the kids and tells him that his mom left with that guy. Meanwhile, the kid's father gives Noah money for the night and tells him to get himself together, but Noah responds. He tells him that it's actually him who needs to get himself together and that he knows he's sleeping with the assistant at work. At the exit, he tells him that his wife is super sexy and that he should go for it. As he bids farewell to his new friends with a glance, his old acquaintance plays a tune for him. He leaves the bike behind, waves to his friend, and heads to the car. Roxanne tells him that she found him using this little gadget, the same one Noah used to track Rodrigo. His father is calling him. I wonder why. It says to Roxana that it would be nice to leave the car and take a walk. There's good music playing, and we're reaching the end. During the credits, it is revealed what happened to everyone. Noah found a new girlfriend. Slater grew up and got a job in the entertainment industry. Blythe gave up her obsession with pop culture and started making perfumes. Rodrigo stopped being a pyromaniac. Carl ended up in the hospital after being beaten by Tina's gang. And Julio died in a fire. That would be all for this movie. Subscribe to the channel to reach 1,000 subscribers. And we'll see you in the next videos.